Hey everybody. It's the Super Sugoi Senpai Squad, or S Squad here with another podcast live stream. I'm here with my other senpais, Bankai Leet and Naru Xasu 69 FTW. You want to say hello, fellow senpais?
Hey everyone!
Alright, and I'm Kaito Hyuga Zeppeli Lover, RIP 37. Anyway, it's obvious why we're here. We're here to discuss the serious issues, guys, and that, just we're gonna talk about stuff everyone else is afraid to talk about. And our first topic is who's nicer, Jonathan Joestar or Makoto Tachibana? What are your thoughts, guys?
Obviously, I'd have to say, um, any Joestar. I mean, they're nice, but they're badass, like Jotaro. He's like a badass, but he's still nice. He still went to Egypt to fight for his mom or whatever. But I don't watch that free shit, though.
Oh, really? You're saying that he's nice even though he called his mom a bitch? Like, you don't get away with it? Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, and let me just say that the topic is who is nicer, not who's badass.
Yeah.
69 FTW. So maybe you could rephrase your answer, maybe apply a little logic, and
Make yourself look like less of a fucking idiot.
yeah, like who's nicer?
Well, actually, I think that the badassery plays a role because, he could choose to be a bad guy, but he's kind of in between, and I think that's what makes it nice.
You're being a fucking moron just now. Like, what the fuck? We're talking about who's nice in general, not who's a badass. Like, oh my god,
Yeah,
you're fucking ruining it.
Yeah, I have a feeling that you're unable. Your brain is unable to differentiate the Webster's definition of both badass and nice. And yeah, we get it. Joestars, they're pretty badass, but nice. We're asking who's nice, and we're not talking about the Joestars collectively. We're talking about Jonathan Joestar, the fucking pillar, the head of the family, uh, the gentleman, if you will, if anyone is savvy to watching that series.
Well, he was kind of a pussy when he started out, but then he got really
Okay,
rough.
all right, hold on. I just have to interrupt you politely. Right there. First off, Jonathan, always, first off, a grade A nice guy, and I'd really appreciate it if you didn't insult him. Okay, he's a very important character to me. Just gonna say that. So, and it's up to me. I feel personally, it's up to me to defend his honor. So, if you could just not go there. Let's all be respectful. We all have our own favorite characters here. We all know what low blows are. And so, yeah, I'd appreciate it if you did not say that. But anyway, Bon Kylie, your thoughts?
Well, if I really had to balance it out, I would say that, first off, Naru Xasu 69 FTW, you're a fucking moron. And second of all, well, if I had to name a nice person, I would say, maybe Makoto, because you don't really see him fighting a lot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Truer words haven't been spoken this entire chat, even though we just started. Yeah, so I think, let's see, to end the tiebreaker here, not to say that there's even a tiebreaker anyway, because, yeah, Naruek Sasi never really made a point. You just said a lot of idiotic shit, and, yeah.
Well, I don't
But
know.
what else is new at this point, huh?
Fuck you guys, you know what? He doesn't have to be nice because he's really cool either way.
Uh, oh my god. Okay, we're back to square one, where the point is, it's not about who's cool, it's about who's nice. Like, what aren't you getting?
Well, what I'm trying to say is, okay, well, first of all, he was nice when he started, and he was pretty nice, but he got pretty vicious when he was ready to kick Dio's ass. He was like, oh man, I'm gonna murder you, and it was like, he was badass. But I don't know anything about Free, but they all sound like pussies.
Okay. how can you have an opinion on something that you haven't even seen? I mean, at least give it a chance. I mean,
Nah, it,
there's
it,
a,
it looks really stupid.
but there's a
So
lot of really good characters in there.
yeah, they're all pretty gay, I've heard.
Yeah, like not that Nagisa fellow. I think he's like one of the best characters in the series so far.
I
Um,
have to disagree with you there, but whatever.
but wait, no. Why?
He's just a terrible character. I mean, I don't feel I should explain myself.
Like,
He looks like a kid. He's 12. He's literally a fifth grader in high school, and it's like, oh, what am I supposed to think? Oh man, he's so kawaii, desune. No, like forget that. He's not an interesting character at all, and that's just my opinion.
Why are we comparing this shitty ass anime to something manly like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I mean, they don't even have muscles in that show, do they?
First off, that's why you need to watch it because almost like 95% of the characters have a lot of muscles. Not JoJo muscles, but I mean it's halfway
Are
there.
you sure it's 95% exact?
It's 95% exact legitness.
Well, that's not a word, so you should check your dictionary because
It's not about we're derailing here, which is I can see that's something that you do when you don't have a point. Either way, to end the topic and to move on, just at the end of the day, who are you voting for? Jonathan or Makoto?
well,
Jonathan.
well, I will pick Makoto.
And see, I myself, I am at it. This is where I'm kind of in a pickle here, guys, because I don't really, I'm not sure. I mean, they're both nice in their own way, but I can't say who's nicer. You know, uh, just it's. I'm stuck. I can't do it. I can't. Okay, all right, we're moving on. So anyway, okay, I'm just gonna jumble around the topics here. Uh, okay, so going on to the topic of My Little Pony. Who do you think ultimately is best pony?
Oh my gosh, I could just sit around here and gush 24/7 about this, but man, I have to like look at each and every single one of these ponies, and I just have to analyze each and one of their like traits. Like, oh man, this is a really hard one. But Narusasu, like, what do you think? Like, you seem kind of like a Rainbow Dash kind of guy. So,
Why
what
would
kind
you
of?
say that? My Little Pony's for faggots.
Well, I think that you, sir, are just a man who's just who
Yeah,
just.
I'm a man. Yeah, which is
No,
why I
no,
don't
no.
watch little girl shows.
No, wait, never mind. I mean, you're like a little boy trapped inside of a man's body or whatever, but you're not really a man. You just like to imitate one, but you can't ever, like, just get into something that's different because you're a coward. You're a coward, alright, Narusasu? You're a coward.
But yeah, I think that you're just like one of those liberal fucks that like likes everything. Not everything is okay. Some things are just fucking stupid.
Well, Narusasu, that's funny. Ha ha ha. Coming from somebody who calls themselves Narusasu.
Oh, pew, pew, shots fired. How are you gonna respond?
Well, I mean, it's pretty much the only ship that ever got any attention in the Naruto series.
And it's the only one that's canon. I will agree on
I
that.
mean, I never said that I wasn't against gays. Gays are fine. But if you're a grown man sitting around watching little animated horses, what kind of life do you have?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right, because it's like, who would watch some stupid animated thing about just women yawning on and on and on and on about pointless shit? I
I
mean,
know, it's so pointless. Like,
So are you agreeing and thereby not no longer an MLP fan, Bankai?
no, I mean, okay, well, if I had to pick a pony, I would say that Fluttershy is pretty cool. She's pretty kawaii.
I will agree. I'm a big Fluttershy fan.
Fluttershy's a faggot.
You don't even watch the show. You can't have an
They're all
opinion.
faggots because they're all little ponies.
Anyway.
Arasasu, don't talk about my waifu that way, alright? I can get kind of
You
crazy
can't
Whoa.
when
say
people talk
waifu when it's a stupid
Whoa.
cartoon. It's not even
about,
an anime.
And
about,
it's, I mean, can ponies even be waifus? Is that our next topic of
yes,
discussion?
they can.
That's
Alright? No,
bestiality.
your
Which is,
bestiality.
Uh, well, that doesn't even make sense. Like, how can I be a bestiality? Like, that's a sexual
Because fuck
fetish.
you, that's why.
Well,
Alright?
fuck you back.
Oh,
Fuck to your face.
you're talking shit about my waifus, and I just have to tell you, okay? Like, I get crazy when somebody talks about my waifu that way, and I will tell you what, sir, I can get pretty yandere, okay? I am crazy, so don't you talk about my waifu like that, okay?
Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry. All right. Look, let's just move to the next topic.
God,
well, it's a good thing we were talking about waifus because that does lead us to our next topic, which is Honey Pop. Who is best waifu in that latest dating sim game, Bejeweled Blitz Waifu
oh my
Simulator
god, I love
3000?
that game. If it wasn't for that game, I would still be a hopeless virgin.
I like
Oh
that
my
game because there's tits in it.
no, but like my favorite character. Oh my gosh. I think it would be that kawaii redhead. I mean, that delicious flat chest. I just can't get over it.
Naru Sasu FTW. What's your opinion? Best waifu.
Well, I haven't personally played the game, but I've heard great things about it, and I love Bejeweled, and I love boobs, so where could you go wrong?
Right, totally. It all goes hand in hand, but the question still remains: who's the best waifu? I mean, you've heard of it, so what characters do you think you'd be interested in the most? I mean, what character will be eligible enough to be your waifu? Is the question.
I'd have to say the one with the tits.
Oh, okay, that narrows it down. Uh, for me, I don't really know. I'm just gonna agree with Bonkai Lead here because I haven't played the game personally, but yeah, well, you have good taste, Bonkai, so I'll just agree with you.
I mean, sure, I do have pretty good taste, but I don't think that females should really be playing that kind of game. You know.
Oh, so then maybe you shouldn't have played the game. Anyway,
Hey,
so our next topic is how does Sonic the Hedgehog? That's our tricky question for today.
How does Sonic the Hedgehog what?
No, that's literally just the question. How does Sonic the Hedgehog?
Sonic, are you serious? I mean, okay, Sonic is okay, I suppose, but I believe that Shadow the Hedgehog, like he's the best character in the entire series.
Oh,
Because,
Oh,
that's
that's
true.
true.
That is true.
no, like I played Shadow the Hedgehog like back in the day, back when it came out, you
Yeah,
know,
I did too.
like
So you weren't one of those filthy casuals that waited until the price dropped. You got it day one, correct?
I
yeah,
pre-ordered that shit.
like I can't, I just can't see myself as just a filthy casual. Like, what even is that? Like, what are you really playing? Like Flappy Bird or some shit? Like, fuck that. Nah, I go for the real hard shit. So I got that Shadow the Hedgehog game. I played it, and man, it was just so much fun to be Shadow the Hedgehog and just gunning down people and stuff.
Oh man, yeah, that is pretty neat.
Yeah, like the
That's
other, no, like the other Sonic the Hedgehog games, like they were all just baggy. Like, oh, you're fighting robots and shit, and you're like freeing animals and all that peaceful shit. And but this was
Fucking
just
hippies.
amazing. No, yeah, exactly, Marusasu. It was for fucking hippies. Like, I just can't believe that people could play these baby games. Like, what? You're just going forward? Nah, I don't want that. I want to play a real game where I'm gunning down people, and I'm a hedgehog, and I'm killing people. I'm gunning them down, and this was like the perfect game for me. Like, it's so much fun. Like, there's nothing wrong with it at all. There's different endings there, and they all vary vastly from each other. Like, oh my god, you guys need to have it. This needs to be like on PSN, like it's or on Steam or something.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, I totally agree. You have anything to add, Narusasu? FTW?
No, I completely agree. Like, I have to say, Shadow is my favorite character from the Sonic franchise, probably because he's the only character I actually like, and the rest are all just, I don't know, like you said, they're fucking hippies and faggots, you know?
I mean, yeah. I mean, for me, Knuckles, he was pretty cool. But then it's like, as soon as Shadow showed up, it's like,
Yeah.
Sonic, who? Am I
Whoa!
right?
Yeah, yeah, Sonic cool.
Yeah, so anyway, how does Sonic the Hedgehog? The answer is Shadow. Anyway, moving on to our next topic. Let's see. All right, we only got a few more, and then we can, go back to playing Dota. But
Hell yeah.
Kingdom Hearts, related topic, guys. Get excited.
Oh,
Yeah, so
oh.
okay, the fans want to know basically Sora X Riku or Riku X Mickey, which is the one true pairing to you guys. Discuss.
Well, I personally think that, like, Mickey would be a better pairing because, like, I don't know, Mickey just doesn't get enough attention. And he kind of deserves it. He deserves
Okay, all
everyone's
right,
attention.
gotta stop you right there. Mickey doesn't get enough attention. He has a whole fucking land that people will go and take family trips to. I think
Hey,
anyone
that's
out
not canon. You can't
uh
count that. It's not in the game.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
both outside and inside the video game world, Mickey is
look,
well known.
It's
Kaito
filler.
Hyuga Seppali Lover Rift 37. We're talking about the game world.
You
Yeah,
don't you don't
you're
have
talking
to
about
you don't
filler.
first off the you don't have to say my entire title, okay? I feel you're being very disrespectful when you say each of those names. So yeah, be very clear and careful with that. Also, the topic does not disclose specifically what world it's actually talking about. So we can actually bring in effects of the real world. So I feel like anybody. First off, to say that Mickey isn't popular, why the fuck did you get Kingdom Hearts in the first place? Because Disney and Final Fantasy, and everyone was excited. Like, but everyone knew Disney stuff. So yeah, I think that argument and that point is very flawed.
Well,
Uh,
actually, that's like saying that if, like, okay, Sword Art Online had a crossover with
oh
Naruto and
God,
it's not
sorry,
canon,
gonna
then
tune you out right
does
now
that make
because I don't
all
listen
right?
to shitty anime opinions.
Does that make Sword Art Online good? No, because Sword Art Online is shitty. But yet, if they had a crossover and it was non-canon, then Sword Art Online that doesn't make Sword Art Online, any more popular, right? Like in the series, it could still be shitty.
I don't even know what you just said.
Well, you wouldn't understand. You wouldn't get it.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, like honestly, Narusasu, like when you said that, my ears just burst into flames. Like what? Sword Art Online?
Yeah,
Look, we're not into
honestly,
shit.
I went deaf as soon as you said that. Like I
That
honestly, I caught a condition in which I went deaf, because you said those three terrible, sinful, go to hell words.
It's not that bad. I really do kind of like Sword Art Online.
You just said it was trash, so how can you
Well,
say it's not that
I
bad?
mean, Asuna's pretty cute, I guess. I don't know.
Wow, wow, okay, nerd.
You're a nerd.
You're a nerd, but whatever.
You're a bigger
What?
nerd.
Wait, yeah, way to bounce back my original insult.
It's
Real
not
real class,
original. It's been
real,
around for many
real,
years.
real classic and very clever of you. You're very creative. That's
Thank
sarcasm, by
you.
the way. That's sarcasm, by the way.
Uh,
That's why I'm glad I said it. Bonkai, what's your opinion?
well, thank you for just picking me instead of just droning on with that plebeian or whatever. Like, just
Yeah, yeah, I couldn't. I honestly can't.
Sword Art Online. Like, really? What are you like a tone
Out
deaf?
of all the good anime, he throws out that as an example. That's very laughable. But anyway, let's
Yeah,
not
like
let
I'm
us not
still
derail.
laughing about it. But yeah, like I don't know. I guess if I had to think about it, hmm, the relationship between Sora and Riku is really complicated. Like it just it just gets me all pumped up because I want to see what happens next. Like they're fighting for each other, they're fighting with each other, and then they're fighting like against each other. It's just very dramatic. It really is. And I like to write fan fiction, so whenever I write about this pairing, I really like to incorporate those kinds of aspects.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't see in any other like pairings in the series.
Uh,
Now,
I just want to interject. I mean, I'm not to derail from your point because I completely agree with you. One thing I will say is, if anything, Sora and Riku's pairing relationship, I kind of feel that's like that. Me, my vote. That Sora X Riku, that would be the OTP for me. Because if anything, their relationship is kind of on the same. It's on the same bar as Naruto X
No.
Sasuke.
Okay,
Oh
don't
no!
compare them
Hey,
because
hey,
Naruto's actually
hey!
good.
Oh yeah,
Naruto.
yeah. Talk about a game that you've barely played. Okay,
Well, no,
all
I mean,
right.
okay, I like it. I've played it. It's just you can't compare it to Naruto. Okay.
You haven't seen their relationship, and you haven't seen how similar it is to Naruto and Sasuke's.
Well, I
Obviously,
have, but they're completely different. Like Naruto and
they're.
Sasuke are much closer.
You're out of your mind. Okay,
Well, you're
Uh,
not a true Naruto fan, so you wouldn't understand.
okay.
I'm not a true Naruto fan. Yeah, they killed off all my good characters, all my favorite characters, and husbando. So what's the
Oh,
point?
okay. Who did they kill off that you cared about?
Neji, obviously, and the
Neji.
fact that you would even have me bring it up, you can.
Sasu, how could you?
Well, it's just a side character. He didn't matter.
Sasu. How?
Hold on, I gotta get my inhaler really quick.
Wow. Oh.
Look, okay, like, let me just continue on with the topic. Let me just continue.
But I
Like,
don't know. Is she
a-
okay? Is she okay, man? I'm sorry. I didn't.
as I was about to say, I I prefer me personally. Like, when I think of Riku and Mickey, I think to myself that, well, have you ever had like somebody that you were really close to, like you had a really close friendship, but then you thought like, well, what if I took it to the next level? Have you?
No, I don't actually have any friends.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
just pretend that.
okay, I'm back, guys.
Are you
I
Well,
just
okay?
had,
Look, I'm
I just,
sorry.
I just had to get some Pocky.
I wasn't trying to offend you when I said he was worthless. I just meant like he's. I'm sorry. What? Excuse me.
I was about to say why I like Mickey and Riku. Well, I was about to explain it as, when you're really close to somebody, but you thought to yourself, what if I took it to the next level? You know? Like, what? Just what if? And I just feel like Mickey and Riku could share a lot of tender moments. Like
Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Rewind, backpedal, and backtrack there, buddy. Just wanted to let you know, just in case you forgot, if you're a real fan of Kingdom Hearts, Riku and Sora, they are the epitome, the epitome, if you will, of closeness and friendship. And if anything, I would think that if Sora or Riku wanted to get close with anybody who was their closest friend, it would be with each other. Riku and Mickey barely even have a friendship. It's more like a sensei senpai kohai situation,
Oh yeah,
if
I
anything.
actually agree with that.
No, well, look, I understand what you said, and I really do agree with you. But I just feel like Mickey is just a very gentle character. So I even wrote this fan fiction of just Mickey and Riku.
Okay, no need to advertise. All right, I
Wait,
don't
what's the
think
fan
our
fiction?
audience.
Look, like as I was saying, I feel like Mickey and Riku would just have really tender moments as opposed
I
to
know,
Sora.
right? I tried to say that earlier. Like, okay, what's your fan fiction about?
Well, like Mickey and Riku, they're just like laying on the grass together. Mickey,
Grass,
wrapping up.
typical.
Well, let him
Oh,
continue, and
okay
I'm sure
now.
it gets good.
Yeah, you
Better,
know,
I mean.
Okay, like they just start, they wrap their arms around each other, then they start making out, and then some hentai stuff happens. You know, it's
Wow.
very sweet, very gentle, very gentle.
Yeah,
And we
that
see
hasn't been done
Sora.
before, but okay.
Hey, I
Very
didn't
clever
transgress
stuff there.
myself. I didn't
Very.
transgress myself. All right, it's very kawaii. Okay, I don't give a shit what you say. Okay, I like it.
Urasayo ne desu-chan. Uh, FTW. At the end of the day, just what are you going for?
I
Sora X Riku or Riku X Mickey Mouse?
Now here's my question: why can't they just have like a threesome?
Because that's not that one. That's
No,
not
but
the question, and that's not even like that's
he's
not a
right.
one
That would
true
work
pairing.
out. That would
It's
solve
not a
everything.
pairing. It's not a
That would
pairing
solve
if it's three.
everything.
It's not a pairing
No,
if
that
it's
would
three.
solve
It could be
It
an
everything.
is,
OTT, one true trio.
but that's not the question here.
But it
It's
can
the matter of what's the
look,
OTP. You
look,
guys are, you know
look.
what? I'll give
If
you guys your kudos because you know how to derail. So
we're
the
not
point,
derailing, we're just giving you an alternate solution. If
it's
for
not an
everybody to
alternate
get together,
solution. The only solution is for like the actual question, which is what is the OTP, not the
they all love each other.
OTT.
They all love each other.
I
Okay.
get it. This is fanfic fuel for you, but we need a serious answer.
That,
No,
okay,
this isn't just about fanfic fuel. This is about love. Okay. Like lots of love triangles can be resolved if they would all just get together in bed.
First off, Sora barely even knows Mickey. He just knows that his friends Goofy and Donald work for that guy. And that's it. So how would even that no? It doesn't make sense. It's not it doesn't make sense.
Because
I'm
because
totally against
because
what you're saying.
because Sora really loves Riku, but Mickey also really loves Riku. So why can't they share together? Why can't they both love the same person? What is so wrong with that?
I don't know about love, but I sense a lot of sexual tension, so I just went with the origin thing.
Yes, exactly. Like Sora and Riku had a lot of it going on, but if you ever played 358 Days Over 2, which I doubt you have, you could see that Riku and Mickey have a lot of tension going on, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, congratulations. You guys both win the award for derailing a simple topic. And speaking of awards, we are moving on. If anime held an Oscars ceremony, who would win for best anime and scene? Any one of you? Bleach.
I
Manga?
bet that Naru Sasui was actually gonna vote for SAO or something.
No, actually, I'm more of a Naruto kind of guy, so I was gonna go for Naruto. Just throwing it out there. But okay, whatever.
Naruto, but like what would be the scene that would win the Oscars for Naruto? Your honest opinion.
Well, obviously, when Jiraiya dies, I mean that was a very touching moment, and I think it touched just about everybody. I mean, I know,
I
I
was indifferent.
I
Fuck that guy.
fuck
Honestly.
you. I got really sad over that. Like
Yeah, get over it. If anything, so you're saying that if there was an Oscars for anime, Jiraiya would win it for Naruto because of his scene.
hands down, he was really good acting. It's not like he really died. He just went off set.
Moving
Manga,
on.
what do you think?
Well, I first of all I think that you're wrong, so there's that. And second of all,
Ha, more, ha, instead of being right, you are wrong.
Shut up. It's not funny.
I'm so clever it kind of hurts, but it doesn't because I'm invulnerable. At least that's my OC. But not to derail. Um,
well, all right. If I had to pick one, hmm, let's see. I think it would be the part where Dirk puts on that thing or whatever and just gets his head cut off. I think that would just win the award for
whoa,
best.
Dirk,
Yes, from Homestuck, the anime.
Homestuck isn't an anime.
Are you sure? I
That,
mean,
that
I
can actually be debated in the community, and in fact, there are several communities within anime itself that are debating if Homestuck is actually anime or not. And I think hands down, it's not. I mean,
what?
just because people draw fan art of the series anime style does not make it an anime.
Isn't it American?
No, no, it's not. Okay, I'm pretty sure that it was made by a person from 2chan who made it. Okay, it's obvious. It's
Okay,
Japanese.
but I no, I do not think so. In fact, the creator's name isn't even Japanese, so how can you say it's anime?
Exactly.
Well, maybe they're hiding their identity. Those need.
Oh
Aren't
yeah,
Nihonese?
really
Yes.
complicated backstory. They ran away
Oh,
from
look,
Nihon, the
look,
most wonderful place on the planet. They ran away from Nihon to come to America and make a comic that they wouldn't even
oh,
dedicate to Nihon.
look. What happened is
Nani? Like what?
they're hiding their identity. Like instead, maybe it was made by some lonely Nihonese man who just, he's lonely.
Bless you.
Thank you.
He's lonely, and he's living in his basement, as we all do. And he just thought to himself, "Huh, like I feel kind of bound to my house, if you will. Like, I don't know.
Oh my god, we get it. You write fanfics. That's great.
And,
Honestly, like
no.
kudos to you, but like you're derailing yet again. Nobody like Homestuck. I agree with you. That was a really good scene with Dirk. Dirk is actually one of my other husbandos, but also like
Yeah, man,
it's
no.
it's that was a very good scene. But even I myself can admit that Homestuck is not an anime, so I can't.
Oh, I mean, it seems very obvious that it is to me. Like, it's obviously an anime. Like, I don't
Name
know how you.
one reason why it's an anime. Why is it Japanese?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, as I said, our neighbors in Nihon created this. All right.
But they
How do
did
you know
not.
that? There's no proof.
They did not. Even the creator, all of his pictures, does he look like a traditional Nihonese man?
Well, well, look, I
Ningen?
I could always hide my identity too, and use like a bunch of random pictures. Like, I don't know, maybe I could catch like a young, strapping African American male and take all
Oh
his.
yeah, and take all his money and then go get some plastic surgery to make yourself look like some really odd Russian guy. Yeah, okay, that makes
No,
sense.
What the
no,
hell are you guys talking about?
Yeah, you're right.
no.
What was even the question?
We are derailing. The original question was there if there was an Oscars for an Oscars award ceremony for anime, what anime would win it? Would win an award and take it home? Like what scene would win that anime an award? And this idiot, this baka over here wants to name Homestuck, and Homestuck isn't even an anime.
If he derails us anymore, he's gonna be a train burglar.
Look, alright, this is important. We all need to discuss this. It's an important thing that we need to write. I'm writing about this on my thesis statement.
What exactly?
Well, whether or not Homestuck is an anime, and I truly believe that it is an
Okay,
anime.
all right. King of derails. We get it. The thing is, the topic is about anime Oscars. What anime would win the scene? What character would win it? What character would
Homestuck!
win the Oscar? And you're out here trying to debate whether or not Homestuck is an anime or not. And that's not the point. Pick something else.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Just do it
Okay.
for the sake of the argument already.
Alright, well, I feel like. Okay, have you guys ever seen that anime about lollies that are playing basketball?
No. Well, probably.
Well, I feel like that one just, that really touched my heart, just watching those lollies play basketball. And I feel like if there's anything like a sports movie kind of section thing, I feel like it should be that because I don't think a lot of animes do like a lot of good sports animes, but that one was perfect.
Well, I mean, they are pretty fine with kawaii. I mean,
Yeah, like I would tap that, honestly. Like I really would.
All right, we get it. You're into 8-year-olds. Anyway, for
technically they
me,
just look like
Technically,
8-year-olds.
Yeah, they look like
Yeah,
that.
you know that's that's what pedophiles often say when they try to defend their pedophilic actions. But anyway, not to derail, but I see my opinion, anime Oscars, I would actually no surprise here, but I would actually give it to both Rin and Ray from Free during their Maid Cafe episode extra OVA. There was actually a water gun fight in which Rin and Ray were on the same team, but ultimately Ray was eliminated, and it was very dramatic. Um, Ray actually looked like he was about to die. I was actually concerned. I didn't know if he was allergic to water or not, because in some cases that could actually be a thing. And
Only in the movie Signs is that a thing?
well, to me, I was already coming up with a theory, if you would. He couldn't
Technically,
he
no.
didn't know how to swim in the series, so I figured that could have played a part. Either way, that scene, Ren almost cried. That was his teammate, and it was a very moving scene. It had me going. I almost cried myself. I didn't want Ray to get eliminated, but it happened. He
That's
he.
dramatic.
It was. It really was. Gives me chills just thinking about it. It's very interesting. But
Whatever.
yeah. Okay, that was rude, but all right. Anyway, so down to our final topic. We're finally here. Kind of sad. Don't want it to end, but hey, there will be other episodes and stuff soon. But our final topic of the day is, if you had a Bankai, what would it be?
Oh, that's easy. Mine would be like a Sharingan, so I could be like super fast and like know exactly what my opponent was gonna do.
Well, okay, Narusasu, I just have to really just point it out or whatever, but like that's incredibly stupid, all right? Like a Sharingan in the Bleach world, like that doesn't even work. What the fuck? Like, what are you even thinking about making something so stupid? It just doesn't fit.
Who says that it's in the Bleach world? Like, there could be Bankais in the Naruto world. You don't even know. Like, I mean, neither of it's canon, so you can't
They
argue
don't
that.
have any swords. They don't have any swords.
Oh yeah, well, actually, Killer B has like I don't know 8 of them.
Oh yeah, he does have eight for each
Yeah. Oh,
genre.
okay, okay. Only one character. Oh, really? Wow.
I mean, let's not forget the seven
Oh,
swordsmen.
who gives a fuck about them? No, this is getting serious, all right? Look, you're
Okay, these are
no, no, no,
just.
no, 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 no. Narusasu, your fucking idea is just super fucking stupid. It's the dumbest thing I've heard of this entire. It,
F you.
it,
Thank
it,
you.
it's,
I'm very allergic to Bankai's bullshit. Uh,
it's the
Oh,
dumbest thing I've ever heard. All
okay,
right,
okay. Please tell us why
Narusasu.
you think it's bullshit. Because
and it,
I probably would agree.
I think it's bullshit because it's obvious that he hasn't even watched a single episode of Naruto.
I know, right?
To not even know that, yeah, when you're a ninja, a sword is like that's a very common weapon, if not a tanto. So it's like, yeah, just learn your Japanese history. Um,
Okay, okay, look, all right. Maybe you have a point there, but a Sharingan in the Bleach world? That's fucking stupid.
I mean, I will say that there can be some means, if not a bridge, for a crossover. Sharingan, let's not act like those abilities aren't achievable. I mean, there are a lot of Bleach characters that can copy moves, if you will. Let's be a little more open minded. You know what I mean? It's actually and
Open-minded?
it's actually his Bankai, and if his Bankai can activate a Sharingan, then that would in a way be a gate to the Naruto world. It would be a bridge because like his Bankai can create a Sharingan in the Bleach world. So Yeah, he would actually be probably be the first Uchiha, if anything. Uh, you know.
Uchihas in Bleach? Okay, I was like okay with a lot of things, but that is the stupidest thing. And I've heard Narusasu talking about SAO.
Well, SAO is not that bad, and a lot of people hate it,
Oh
and I don't really see
no! You
why.
can die in a fire, okay?
Well, look, you're just being closed-minded. I mean, you can't even accept the fact that my Bankai is a Sharingan.
No! You just have like really shitty ideas, alright? Like I know how to make an OC. I play by the rules. But you keep using like a bunch of stupid, like, oh, what did you give him like a Super Saiyan ability and a Super Saiyan tail and a
Yeah,
Kamehameha?
that'd be fucking cool. So why can't we do that?
No! Don't do that! That's fucking
Nah,
stupid!
I'm gonna do that now. You know what?
That's
My Bankai,
stupid.
it's a Super Saiyan with a tail, and he has a Sharingan.
No! You can't do that, alright? That's not based on anything!
I
Like,
mean,
that's
technically
stupid!
he can because if his Bankai can give him those abilities, and
Bankais
that
don't work that way!
And he's
you don't
super
know how
cool,
Bankai.
and he can throw planets, and he can blow up the universe. It's really, it's
If
They don't.
Aizen's Bankai can turn him into a butterfly, then I think Narusasu's Bankai can give him the Sharingan and make him basically a Super Saiyan.
exactly.
Well, okay, I just want to say that that's fucking stupid and that you're all wrong about that.
Okay, all right. So then, what's your Bankai? How about instead of insulting everybody, you just finally get on with your point and answer the question? What's your Bankai?
Okay, well, if I had a Bankai, I think it would endow me with the power to become even stronger and,
Like every other Bankai? Okay.
and it would give me like increased agility and stuff, and it would make me like even
Yeah,
like
like Ichigo's real original.
no, and like I would also have the ability to teleport and stuff.
Yeah, it's called Tempo.
No, wait. It also gives me the ability to to throw projectile missiles at people. So
Yeah,
I'm
Getsuga Tensho. Okay, we've heard this already. Do you have anything
no.
actually
Okay, we
original?
get it.
I thought it was
We
called
get
an
it.
original character, not a plagiarism character.
We get it. You want to be Ichigo, but we just need to know
No.
what your Bankai is. What abilities will you get with this Bankai? So
It-
state something more original.
okay, it would make me like 36 feet tall, and like I'll have the ability to kill people that I don't like with my with the ability to throw lasers out of my mouth.
So you're a giant retard?
No, I'm not, okay? And I'll also possess a keen mind and intellect. And I can stay cool under pressure, okay?
So
And
you're Jotaro Kujo. So you're just copying that. You're just copying other characters and making this stupid pile of crap. It's not even original. It's just a giant monster.
But yeah, basically, you were trashing Narusasu for taking abilities outside of the series and bringing them into that world. But then you're actually taking characters and you're just
what?
making that your
I'm
Bankai.
You're
not.
Frankensteining him.
Yeah.
No, I'm not, okay? Well, okay, maybe my character is like happier and stuff, and he cracks under pressure, okay? And his power is the ability to uh get get to
Get
get
Suga Tensho. Yeah, we
we
get it.
get it.
no. I mean, like he has the ability to he can cool.
All right.
He can
While
That's
cool.
enough of
Bankai is
that.
Yeah, while Bankai is hyperventilating, I'll just take the
No,
floor
no.
by saying that my Bankai it would be very simple. I would it would I honestly wouldn't even have a Bankai because I'm honestly not a Bleach fan. Um,
What?
sure I have a few husbandos in the series, but I was never really into Bleach. It was something I casually watched. I'm kind of ashamed to say it, but the casual anime, you get casual watchers. So, if anything, I would choose to. I'd rather be a ninja than a Soul Reaper. If anything, granted, you could be like a ghost ish thing. But yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean that's why Naruto is
What?
better than Bleach.
Look, no, okay? Like what? You'll be like some faggy ninja, just like dressing up in orange in the
Whoa,
middle of the forest.
there's nothing faggy about ninjas. Your stupid Soul Society bullshit for faggots.
No, there's not. What? You're gonna be wearing
Nihon
striped
history.
shorts?
You're basically insulting Nihon history
Yeah,
by calling ninjas faggots.
then you're
The
insulting
the
all of
the
anime.
very community that built Nihon, that built the haven that we call home. You're insulting its origins by calling ninjas faggots. Way to go.
I mean, I can't help it. You guys are acting like such faggots. Like, okay, I want to be some fucking stupid ninja that wears like bright orange in the middle of nowhere, like in the middle of the
I
forest.
never said that I wanted to be like Naruto. I never said I wanted to wear orange. Orange isn't even my favorite color. Um, I never said that. You're completely throwing that out there randomly, if I may say so. And yeah, it's uncalled for. So stop jumping to conclusions.
But I'm not jumping to conclusions. I think you guys are fucking retards.
Likewise.
Yeah,
Take
No,
that.
that.
no,
Ha!
you guys suck at making original characters. Yeah, like, come on, you guys are fucking stupid when you come up.
I've read two or three of your fan fictions, and I could say the same thing.
Oh,
So
oh,
The only one I
no,
like is
no,
the
no.
Mickey one. Like that one was decent. Mickey X Riku. Like, other than that, you plagiarize everything.
No, I make nuanced characters that make you think about the human condition. What is so wrong with that?
call it what you want, but I'm gonna call it quits to this conversation, if you will. That is the end of our podcast, the live stream, Twitcher stream.
It's going on
Uh,
YouTube, okay?
okay, all right, no need to cut me off. But anyway, it was great. It was great talking to you guys again and discussing these really important subjects and topics. I feel like our fans really got some insight. And yeah, if you guys have any final words for the fans, be sure to share them now.
Make it sound like I'm being lynched or something. Well, whatever. Anime's cool. Rock on, dudes.
I'm surrounded by faggots.
And I'm just gonna say thanks for tuning in, guys. Take care, adios, sayonara, and date bayo. Bye.